Imagine your body as a magnificent fortress, walls strong, guards alert, and defenses ready. Now picture a silent intruder, stress, sneaking in through the gates, lowering those walls brick by brick, and letting illness slip through. Have you ever noticed that you catch a cold or feel run down right after a tough week, an argument, or lack of sleep? That's not coincidence. That's your immune system waving the white flag. Today, we'll uncover the invisible battle between stress and your immunity, and more importantly, how you can win it. The stress hormone storm. Let's begin with a simple truth. Your body was designed to handle stress, but not to live in it. When you face a challenge, a deadline, an argument, or even a traffic jam, your brain sends an instant alert to your adrenal glands. In response, they release a surge of hormones, the most powerful being cortisol, often called the stress hormone. Cortisol's job is to prepare you for survival. It raises your heart rate, increases blood pressure, and releases glucose into your bloodstream, so your muscles and brain have the energy to act fast. In short bursts, this is incredibly useful. It's what helps you perform under pressure or escape danger. But here's where the problem begins. Chronic stress keeps the cortisol tap open. And when that happens, what was once protective becomes destructive. When cortisol levels stay elevated for days, weeks, or even months, your immune system begins to falter. Think of your immune system as a finely tuned orchestra. Under normal conditions, it works in perfect harmony. Some instruments attack invaders, others clean up, others repair tissue. But when cortisol keeps flooding the system, it's like static noise entering that orchestra, confusing signals, silencing the instruments that defend you, and leaving the body vulnerable. One of cortisol's biggest impacts is on lymphocytes, your body's white blood cells that fight viruses and bacteria. High cortisol levels suppress their production, which means fewer immune soldiers on the front line. The result? You start catching colds more easily, wounds heal slower, and fatigue creeps in no matter how much you sleep. Even vaccines become less effective under chronic stress. That's how deeply stress interferes with your immunity. And yet the good news is this: you can interrupt that hormonal storm in real time. Your body has built-in tools to calm the nervous system and lower cortisol naturally. One of the simplest and most powerful is conscious breathing. Whenever you feel your heart racing, your shoulders tightening, or your thoughts spiraling, stop for a moment and take control of your breath. Here's steps. How? Sit or stand tall and place a hand on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, feeling your abdomen rise. Hold your breath gently for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds, letting your body soften. Repeat this simple cycle 3 times. It takes less than a minute, yet it tells your brain, "I'm safe now." Instantly, the vagus nerve activates, signaling your adrenal glands to ease off the cortisol release. Within minutes, your heart rate slows, blood pressure stabilizes, and your immune system begins to restore balance. You can use this anywhere, before a meeting, after a heated conversation, or even lying in bed at night. It's not just a relaxation technique, it's a biological reset button. So remember this: stress is inevitable, but being controlled by it is optional. Every time you pause, breathe deeply, and center yourself, you are not just calming your mind, you're strengthening your immunity, rebuilding your inner fortress, one breath at a time. The sleep-immunity connection. We often think of sleep as the time our body simply powers down, but in truth, sleep is the most active form of healing we experience every day. It's the invisible workshop where your immune system rebuilds, repairs, and resets itself. When you drift into deep sleep, your body releases a family of proteins called cytokines. Think of cytokines as your body's internal messengers. They coordinate immune responses, tell cells where to go, and help you fight infection and inflammation. Without enough sleep, these messengers fall silent. Studies show that people who regularly sleep fewer than 6 hours a night are up to 4 times more likely to catch a cold after virus exposure than those who sleep 7 hours or more. That's not coincidence, that's biology. During quality sleep, your immune system also increases the production of T cells, the white blood cells that detect and destroy infected cells. Meanwhile, your brain clears away metabolic waste and stress hormones that accumulate during the day. It's a perfect nightly detox, unless we rob our bodies of the chance to complete it. Now think about how modern life treats sleep as optional, something we can catch up on later. Late night scrolling, caffeine in the afternoon, and glowing screens before bed all send the wrong signal to the brain that it's still daytime. The result? Delayed melatonin release, restless nights, and a fatigued immune system. But here's the encouraging part. You can reclaim restorative sleep by following a few science-backed habits. Let's call it your immunity bedtime ritual. Step 1. Dim and wind down. About 1 hour before bed, lower the lights in your room. Bright light suppresses melatonin, the sleep hormone, so softer lighting tells your brain, night has arrived. Turn off phones, tablets, and TVs, or switch them to night mode. Instead, replace that blue light with calming sounds, light reading, or gentle conversation. Step 2. Set a rhythm. Your body thrives on consistency. Go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends. This trains your body clock, your circadian rhythm, to release sleep hormones automatically at the right time. Within a week, you'll notice falling asleep feels effortless. Step 3. Create a sleep sanctuary. Make your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. A slightly lower temperature, around 18 degrees Celsius, helps trigger natural melatonin release. Remove clutter, avoid working in bed, and treat that space as sacred, a place of rest and repair. Step 4. Support sleep nutritionally. A light snack rich in tryptophan, such as a banana, yogurt, or handful of nuts, can help the body produce serotonin and melatonin. Avoid caffeine after midday. It can linger in your system for up to 10 hours. Step 5. Reflect and release. Before closing your eyes, spend 1 minute reviewing the day and letting it go. You can do this with slow breathing or gratitude journaling. This clears emotional residue that often keeps the mind restless. Remember, sleep is not laziness. It's your immune system's strongest ally. When you prioritize it, you're giving your body permission to heal, renew, and defend. So tonight, when the world quiets down, allow yourself to rest without guilt. Because every hour of good sleep is a silent investment in stronger immunity, sharper focus, and a longer, healthier life. Food as your shield. There's an old saying that you are what you eat, but more accurately, your immunity is what you eat. Every bite you take sends a message to your body, to either strengthen its defenses or weaken them. Your immune system is an incredibly complex network of cells, tissues, and signals that depend on constant nourishment. It needs vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and antioxidants to produce immune cells, repair tissue, and fight inflammation. And yet, in times of stress, the very nutrients we need most are often the first to disappear. When you're under chronic stress, your body burns through vitamin C, zinc, magnesium, and B vitamins at a much faster rate. These nutrients are essential for the creation of lymphocytes and antibodies, the white blood cells that act as your internal army. Without enough of them, your immune system becomes sluggish, making it harder to fend off viruses or recover from illness. That's why your daily diet isn't just about calories, it's about defense strategy. Think of your plate as your first line of protection. The best immune-supporting foods aren't exotic or expensive. They're colorful, natural, and close to the earth. A balanced diet filled with fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, nuts, and seeds gives your body the full spectrum of nutrients it needs to stay resilient. Let's start with vitamin C, your immune system's best-known ally. Found abundantly in oranges, strawberries, kiwi, and bell peppers, vitamin C boosts white blood cell production and enhances the body's ability to neutralize harmful free radicals. Even a simple glass of fresh lemon water each morning helps support this process. Next, zinc, found in pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, lentils, and seafood, plays a critical role in immune cell development. Zinc deficiency, even mild, can increase your risk of infection and delay wound healing. Just a small handful of pumpkin seeds a day can provide a healthy dose. Magnesium, another often overlooked mineral, helps calm the nervous system while supporting hundreds of biochemical reactions in the body, including those vital to immune defense. You'll find it in spinach, almonds, and dark chocolate. Don't forget your good fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids from fish like salmon or from flax seeds and walnuts. These fats help regulate inflammation and keep immune cells functioning efficiently. Equally important is hydration. Your lymphatic system, the network that carries immune cells throughout your body, relies on adequate fluid intake to work properly. Dehydration thickens the blood and slows down circulation, reducing your body's ability to deliver nutrients where they're needed. So keep a water bottle nearby and aim for steady sips throughout the day. And here's a powerful daily habit. Add a rainbow to your plate. Each color represents different antioxidants: red tomatoes, orange carrots, yellow peppers, green spinach, blue and purple berries. Together, they create a nutrient shield that protects every cell in your body. Small changes lead to big protection. Swap processed snacks for fresh fruit, choose herbal tea over sugary drinks, and eat mindfully rather than mechanically. Every nourishing choice tells your immune system, "I symptom supporting you." Remember, food isn't just fuel, it's your most consistent form of medicine. When you choose whole, vibrant, living foods, you're not just feeding your hunger, you're feeding your health, your energy, and your body's ability to fight disease. So the next time you sit down to eat, look at your plate and ask, is this meal helping me build my shield? If the answer is yes, you're already strengthening your immunity, one bite at a time. Listen to your body's steps whisper before it shouts. Your body is constantly talking to you, not with words, but through feelings, sensations, and subtle changes. The trouble is, in our busy, overstimulated lives, we've stopped listening until the whispers turn into shouts. And by the time they do, it's often when fatigue, headaches, digestive troubles, or illness have already taken hold. The truth is, your body gives early warning signs of stress long before it breaks down. You might notice tight shoulders, shallow breathing, frequent sighing, or difficulty concentrating. Perhaps you find yourself feeling unusually irritable, craving sugar, or waking up tired, even after a full night's sleep. These aren't random annoyances, they are the body's gentle whispers saying, "I'm under pressure, I need your attention." Ignoring these signs is like driving your car with the warning light on and hoping it will go away on its own. The longer you wait, the greater the repair needed. But when you start noticing and responding early, you can prevent stress from snowballing into exhaustion, anxiety, or a weakened immune system. So, how can you tune back in? Let's begin with a simple daily practice I call the 1-minute check-in. Once or twice a day, pause and ask yourself 3 questions. How does my body feel right now? How is my breathing? Where is my tension sitting? Take a few slow breaths as you answer honestly. If you feel tightness in your jaw, neck, or stomach, that's stress showing up physically. If your breathing feels short or shallow, your body is in a mild fight or flight mode. Awareness is the first step toward balance. Here steps a quick corrective action you can take immediately, a technique called ground and reset. Step 1. Plant your feet flat on the ground, shoulder width apart. Step 2. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 seconds, expanding your belly. Step 3. Exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds while relaxing your shoulders and unclenching your jaw. Step 4. As you breathe out, silently say, "Release." Repeat this 3 times. This sends a direct message through your vagus nerve to your brain, signaling safety and reducing cortisol levels. Within a minute or 2, your heart rate slows, your thoughts clear, and your body begins to restore equilibrium. You can also perform a body scan before bedtime. Lie down, close your eyes, and mentally travel from head to toe, noticing any tight or warm spots. Where you find tension, breathe into that area until it softens. This simple mindfulness exercise improves sleep quality and reduces chronic stress symptoms over time. Listening to your body is a skill, one that strengthens with practice. When you respond to the first whisper, you prevent the shout. You stop minor imbalances before they turn into major issues. So, next time your body sends you a signal, a headache, a flutter of anxiety, or a wave of tiredness, don't silence it with caffeine or distraction. Pause, listen, breathe, respond with kindness. Because your body isn't your enemy, it's your lifelong companion, always trying to protect you, and the moment you start listening, it starts healing. Move to protect. When we think of boosting our immunity, we often picture vitamins, supplements, or medication. Yet one of the most powerful immune boosters isn't found in a bottle, it's found in movement. Your body was designed to move. Every joint, muscle, and organ thrives on circulation, oxygen, and activity. But modern life has made sitting our default position, hours at desks, in cars, or on sofas. The result? Stiff muscles, poor posture, sluggish blood flow, and a weakened immune response. Here's the science. Regular movement increases circulation, helping immune cells travel efficiently throughout the body. When you exercise, your heart pumps faster, delivering oxygen-rich blood to tissues and carrying away toxins. Meanwhile, your lymphatic system, the body's waste disposal and defense network, relies entirely on muscle movement to function. Unlike your heart, it has no pump of its own. It moves only when you move. Without regular motion, immune cells can stagnate, making it harder for your body to detect and destroy harmful invaders. Now let's be clear. I'm not talking about intense gym workouts or long-distance marathons. In fact, too much strenuous exercise can raise cortisol levels and temporarily suppress immune function. The key is balance, gentle, consistent activity that nourishes both body and mind. So, how can you begin moving to protect your health and immunity? Let's look at a few practical, safe and effective ways. 1. Brisk walking. Your daily dose of immunity. Just 20 to 30 minutes of brisk walking a day can have remarkable benefits. It improves circulation, enhances mood, and reduces inflammation, one of the leading causes of immune dysfunction. A daily walk outdoors, especially in nature, also boosts vitamin D levels, which are vital for immune cell activation. Try to walk tall, swing your arms naturally, and focus on deep breathing as you move. 2. Gentle stretching and mobility. If you spend long hours sitting, stretching every few hours can do wonders. Simple shoulder rolls, neck stretches, and spinal twists help release tension and keep your lymphatic flow active. You don't need special equipment, just awareness. Stand up every hour, reach toward the ceiling, and take 3 slow, full breaths. This small ritual re-energizes your body and clears mental fog. 3. Mindful movement, yoga or Tai Chi. Practices like yoga and Tai Chi blend movement with breathing, and that combination directly reduces cortisol while enhancing immune efficiency. Even 10 minutes of slow, deliberate movement can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural rest and repair mode. 4. Strength in stillness, the power of posture. Good posture isn't vanity, it's health. When you slouch, your lungs compress, limiting oxygen intake and slowing circulation. By standing tall and aligning your spine, you instantly improve oxygen flow, feeding both body and immune system. If you're new to exercise, start slowly. Focus on consistency, not intensity. Even 5 minutes a day is better than none. And over time, that 5 minutes will become habit, then routine, then protection. Movement doesn't just build muscles, it builds resilience. It clears your mind, lowers stress hormones, and floods your body with endorphins, natural chemicals that boost mood and immunity alike. So make this your mantra: move to protect, move for your heart, for your mind, and for your immune system. Because every step, every stretch, every breath of movement you take today is an investment in the stronger, healthier you of tomorrow. Protect your peace daily. In the rush of modern life, peace has become something we chase, yet rarely hold. But here's a truth many forget. Peace isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. Your immune system depends on it as much as it depends on vitamins or sleep. When your mind is calm, your body's healing systems can function fully. But when you live in constant worry, hurry, or tension, your nervous system never gets a chance to rest. It stays stuck in fight or flight mode, a state meant for survival, not daily living. Over time, this constant low-level stress keeps cortisol levels elevated, weakens immune cells, and leaves you more vulnerable to illness, fatigue, and emotional exhaustion. That's why protecting your peace must become a daily habit, not an occasional reward. It's not about escaping life's problems. It's about learning how to remain calm and centered while living through them. Let's look at a few science-backed ways you can protect your peace, and by doing so, protect your health. 1. Begin your day with gratitude. Before your feet touch the floor in the morning, pause and name 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be grand, perhaps a good night's sleep, a loved one's smile, or the warmth of the sun through your window. Gratitude shifts your brain's focus from what's wrong to what's right. Studies show that practicing gratitude lowers cortisol, boosts serotonin, and strengthens immunity by improving emotional stability. 2. Set digital boundaries. Our devices are wonderful tools, but they're also relentless stress triggers. Constant news, notifications, and comparisons drain mental energy, and heighten anxiety. Protect your peace by setting phone-free zones, for example, no screens during meals or the first 30 minutes after waking. Replace that time with a quiet ritual, stretching, journaling, or mindful breathing. Your brain needs moments of stillness to reset and recharge. 3. Practice the power of pause. Whenever stress begins to rise, during a meeting, a traffic jam, or an argument, take a conscious pause. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a slow breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. That small pause tells your nervous system, "I'm safe." It stops the stress response before it spirals, helping you stay grounded and rational. 4. Nurture your connections. Human connection is one of the strongest protectors of immune and mental health. Spending time with friends or family, even briefly, releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone that lowers stress and supports heart health. Make it a daily habit to connect. A text, a kind word, a smile. Connection is medicine. 5. Create a mini sanctuary. Design a small space or moment each day that brings you peace, a corner for tea, a walk in nature, or 5 minutes of music with closed eyes. These tiny rituals anchor your mind and signal your body that it's safe to relax and restore. 6. Let go of what you can control. So much of our stress comes not from events themselves, but from our desire to control the uncontrollable. Remind yourself daily, "I'll focus on what I can influence and release what I can't." This mindset strengthens emotional resilience, a key component of immune health. When you protect your peace, you protect your power. You become calmer, clearer, and stronger from the inside out. Remember, stress will always exist, but your response to it is your greatest tool. So today, choose calm, choose gratitude, choose connection, because every peaceful thought, every quiet breath, and every act of self-kindness strengthens your immunity, steadies your heart, and builds a foundation for lifelong health. Your peace is not selfish, it's protective medicine. Guard it daily, and your body will thank you for years to come. Remember, your body listens to every thought you think. Stress and immunity are two sides of the same coin. The calmer your mind, the stronger your defenses. So today, choose one small action, take that deep breath, go for that walk, eat that vibrant salad, or turn off your phone an hour early. Because true strength isn't in avoiding stress, it's in mastering how you respond to it. And every time you choose calm, your immune system cheers for you.